You give excellent advice. You always have. Calm, clear, kind. There is only one person in the world you cannot seem to give it to. You know the one. Welcome to the Curator's Atelier. I keep the things worth remembering, the strange, the buried, the true. Tonight's a spyglass, and the question of why the mind that can untangle anyone's problem goes quietly blind the moment the problem is its own. Come closer. Let me show you. This spyglass has seen coastlines, storms, other people's ships. In all its years, it was never once turned on the one who held it. That was not an oversight. Watch. A kitchen, late. A friend across the table, wrung out over someone who keeps hurting her. And you? You are brilliant. You see the whole board. You say the hard, true thing gently, and she breathes for the first time all week. In office, mid-afternoon, a colleague frozen over whether to take the leap or keep the safe seat. You lay it out in 4 sentences, clean, balanced. He writes it down. Now watch that kitchen again, 1 month later. Same chair, same lamp, same problem, except tonight, it's yours. And the brilliant counselor is gone. In their place, a person walking in small circles, holding a phone, rereading a message for the 40th time, finding brand new reasons to do the thing they'd have told anyone else not to do. Same mind, same problem. It was handed to 2 different people, and only one of them got the good advice. The easy answer is feelings. Your own troubles hurt, and pain makes fools of us. So of course you think worse when it's yours. But that answer is too small. The pain didn't delete anything. The wisdom is still in the house. You gave some of it away last Tuesday, free of charge. The equipment is fine. Something else changes when a problem becomes yours. To see it, pick up the spyglass and pay attention to which end you're looking through. There is an old story about a king so wise the strangers crossed deserts for his judgment, and whose own house, by every account, was a ruin. The pattern was old enough that when researchers finally measured it, they named it after him. In 2014, nearly 700 people were asked to reason about a painful relationship conflict, a partner's betrayal. For half, the story was theirs. For the other half, it belonged to a close friend. Then the reasoning was scored. Did they admit what they couldn't know? Did they see the other perspectives? Did they look for a way through? Reasoning about a friend, people were measurably wise. Reasoning about themselves, the same conflict, word for word, the scores fell. Solomon's paradox on a lab bench. Understand what was not found. Not stupidity, not weakness. The instrument is the same instrument. A spyglass makes the distant sharp. Your friend's trouble stands across a field, far enough to fit inside the lens, whole and readable. Your own trouble is pressed against the glass, too close to focus, all fog. That is the difference the study caught. Not how much you know, how far you stand. Some people, some days, see themselves clearly enough. But when your own problem swallows the view, distance is what's missing, not sense. You might hope time files this down. Live long enough, collect enough scars, and surely you earn a clear view of your own life. That is the promise built into every proverb about gray hair. Measured? No. In the same research, adults of 60 and 70 showed the very same gap as adults of 25. wise across the field, fogged at the glass. The decades had made them no wiser about themselves than the young. All those years of watching other ships come in, and the glass still couldn't turn. The fog does not retire. It waits, patient as weather, for the next problem with your name on it. Now the part worth keeping. The same researchers made one more move. They asked people to reason about their own conflict as an observer would, from the outside, at a distance, watching themselves in the scene. The gap closed. Reasoning about their own problem from one step outside it, people were as wise as they'd been for a friend. Nothing was added, no new facts, no new intelligence, only distance. Here is the whole finding in one motion. Take the spyglass and turn it around. Through the far end, you become small, distant, a figure across the field, and for the first time all night, in focus. The turn has a spoken form, and you have heard athletes use it. Before something frightening, the interview, the confession, the stage, some people coach themselves the way a friend would. Not, I can do this, but you can do this. Their own name, out loud, like advice arriving from somewhere else. Picture it. A hallway outside a door that matters. A person, alone, whispering to themselves in the second person. And by that one small trick of grammar, no longer entirely alone. Somebody is with them now. Somebody steady. It happens to be them. Measured across 7 studies, that one change of grammar shifted how the stressor looked. Less like a threat, more like a challenge, with less distress on the far side. And it worked for the anxious and the calm alike. Stranger still, it costs almost nothing. Brain recordings show the shift beginning within a second, with no sign of extra effort. None of the strain of gritting your teeth. You don't push the fear down. The grammar does the lifting. How basic is this machinery? Watch a 4-year-old. Researchers gave small children a boring job and a tempting game, and permission to quit. The children working as themselves drifted soonest. The children coached by their own name held on longer. And the children who were told to be someone else entirely, cape on, is Batman working hard? Held out longest of all. One study, and a playful one, but the staircase inside it is the lesson. Each step away from me was a step towards steadiness. 4 years old, and the spyglass already turns. Now, I keep 2 things, so hear the fine print. Measured fairly, distance is a modest power. In the accumulated studies, it reliably softens the moment, and mostly the moment. It is an edge, not a rescue, and no one has followed it across whole lifetimes. Anyone selling you more than that is selling. But an edge, at the right moment, is not nothing. Most of the worst decisions are made at the glass, up close, fogged in, at midnight. An inch of distance, right then, is often all focus needs. So the next time your own trouble is pressed against the lens, try the turn. 2 motions, both tested. Step outside and watch the scene as an observer would. Ask, in so many words, what would I tell a friend sitting exactly where I sit? And say it with your name on it, the way you'd say it to them. You already own the wisdom. Tonight was only ever about the distance. Strange instrument this. It shows the truth about whoever holds it, but only backwards, only turned around. The best advice you will ever receive is already in the house. It is simply waiting for you to arrive at your own door, the way a friend would. Knock gently. I'll keep the glass here with the other things worth remembering, extended, facing the door.